So the dedicatedly DPS classes are Archer, Beastmaster, Mentalist, Monk, Necromancer, Ranger, Spellblade. I don't fully remember the list. And it's not a tank healer DPS, it's tank healer DPS support. Split. The support is the Enchanter and the Bard. So yeah, DPS is Elementalist, Necromancer, Wizard, Archer, Ranger, Beastmaster, Monk, Rogue, Spellblade. The healers are Cleric, Druid, and Shaman. Support are Enchanters and Bard. Tanks are Fighter, Inquisitor, Paladin, and Shadow Knight. There's a quest I can get from Bones, the skeleton we saw in the first session. Apparently the Shadow Knight's minions are incredibly weak. So, yeah. Apparently the Shadow Knights do fair DPS. Given how, like, the limited bit I remember hearing about them was they did busted damage. It's kind of sounding weird. Maybe it's busted damage in comparison to Paladin support. Like, they were, they were good tanks. They did great damage, and they Paladins do good healing. Shadow Knights have the same, quality of healing, but only to themselves or something. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game entirely, because this is a different image than what I heard. So, I don't know. Basically, Shadow Knight's got all the ass slaps. But apparently, if this guide is, legitimate, then no. Then again, if they have an overall score system with Shadow Knight ranking third, well, actually tied for second place with Necromancer, Ranger being the best. Apparently Necromancer is down as max instead of for Soul One. Not excellent or great, just max. Same with Elementalist. Might give Spellblade a shot. Chops. Though honestly, that looks like he's crying. Yeah, remove that. Foot hair. So, I'm gonna stop him now. BRB. Oh, hello folks, and I've returned. Now it's been a while. I fell asleep. Then I had breakfast. Now I'm back. So, let's continue. I was thinking of giving Spellblade a try. Because they apparently have great damage potential. Though... Soul Wing. Apparently fighters are poor at Soul Wing. Max at tanking. Great DPS. Inquisitors are poor at Soul Wing, so are rogues. Clerics are fair, great if undead, and it's better from there. Paladins are good at Soul Wing, apparently. Huh. Spellblades have fair tanking, excellent DPS, very poor support/healing, and fair utility/crowd control. Beastmasters are apparently better at Soul Wing than at Spellblade. Beastmaster was actually the class I played in D&D, EverQuest, when I played it. I think it was Beastmaster. Never got a beast, that was a high level thing, and so it was just 6 hours of me auto-attacking. Never ending auto-attacks. The few spells I could get were like utility spells that I did not need, so I didn't get them. Apparently Shadow Knights are excellent at soloing. Oi hoi. So yeah, Shadow Knights, apparently excellent at soloing. Which makes sense. If they're good tanks with good damage, then they would have the ability to solo well. But I doubt this game is going to be centered around soloing everything. You're going to want to play with other people. But as a Shadow Knight, so many of my moves have built-in fucking aggro. My basic attack move, Slam, builds aggro. I cannot use that if I'm playing DPS. I have Life Drain that doesn't. I have Noxus Deluge that doesn't. Grip of Agony doesn't. Life Throw doesn't. Shadow Strike doesn't, but I've got to level 10 for that. There's Aura of the Unholy, which increases attack speed. Still, would I get groups as a DPS Shadow Knight? Probably not if he's built to be a tank class. It's like I'm viewing it like FF14, you know? Where you play Paladin, you're a tank. There's not many abilities in the game. There's a fair number, but a lot of them are just tiered up versions of lower abilities. Some are marked as such, like Ghoul Pest Tier 7, but then there's Life Leech at level 34, which is just a higher version of Life Leech that I have. So, and then there's Spell Shields, a Greater Spell Shield. So, okay. Sacrificial Embrace. Embrace your target with Looming Shadows, restoring 80 health and draining yours by the same amount. At level 48, that seems like a bit of a questionable ability. Hopefully it scales. But yeah, hopefully this is not all we're getting, ability-wise. But yeah, it seems like it could serve as a DPS class. But again, it's going to pale in comparison to a more focused class. Meaning it will be questionable how good you'll get in groups, you know? Because, at least according to this chart here, depending on how objective it is, they're fair, which puts them on line with Druid, Shaman, Bard, and Inquisitor. In terms of DPS. And only above Cleric, Paladin, and Enchanter. So... Again, I do wonder how objective this chart is. And there's no like numbers to back it up or anything like that. So... I'm not really sure how to what to think on it, you know? Let's give Necromancer a try. I know WoW gnomes were small, but my god, does this sell, like, on like the main menu, really sell how small they are. My god, you... Like, Jesus, you really do look evil. I've seen an anime character with the same hairstyle. Oh, that's the perfect face for a Necromancer. Except maybe that hair color. Never give up the fight. Ooh, there's actually a randomized button. Kimemdrel. Kimemdel. Erard. Sam Tastai. Ekrot. Ekrot. I accept that. Apparently, warlocks need charisma. Summon creatures and objects and deal damage to enemies over time. That sounds perfect for Necromancer. Oh, readiness. You start with an available cantrip slot, which can be assigned to a memorized skill to retain it after death. That is nice. Yeah, no, that's nice. Normally you only get that at level 4. You get your first cantrip slot at level 4. So getting one off the bat sounds very useful. Oh, an additional spellbook. Nice. Commerce is irrelevant right now. I'll go with Taylor. Though I've only a few hours to play the game, so I question if I'll get to do anything. Oh. Rothler. I'm not quite a fan of Rothler, but again, I've only a few hours to play. The Langsdorfian League is named after the quaint village of Langsdorf. I have to hold it. Show this note to Marvonian Hollows in the Concourse's library to begin your training. Ooh, the stuff up top. Might be the excavation that they mentioned. Got stunned there by the scarab. Save me, please. Thank you. I think he said. I don't think you need to respond to that bit. Um, Winged terrors swoop through the skies at night. We heard reports of attacks at in Saltbreeze Park and other places in the city. Should you encounter this foul beast, slay it and bring me a part of its body as proof. So you can get 3 different parts off them, and each give a different reward, as I was saying before. So how much does it cost to get? 10 copper to get a ghoul. Ton of spells right off the bat. Ooh. He can train you in some skills. Marvin Howes takes a note with a sigh, examining it closely. Oh, a new student. This is worth the interruption. Well, as long as you don't make a habit of it. I assume you'll be dealing primarily with Buckmar, Sekhmet, or one of Exuvius's people, as I'm quite busy. Given the influx of new students, Sekhmet should be prepared for your arrival. Take your note to him. You'll find him below, in the morgue. I do like this little banner. It's cute. I also like the color of it. Well met. How may I assist you? Sekhmet smiles at you awkwardly, yet seems genuinely happy to meet you. Welcome to the Conquest of Souls. As the professor may have mentioned, I am Sekhmet. I will assist you in your studies. As you can see, we try to keep the morgues well stocked to accommodate a broad and varied range of study. Fortunately, Night Harbor is generous in its donations for a cause. The city produces a lot of dead. Sekhmet sighs and perks up again. Buckmar, our alchemist, asked me to gather some ingredients for him. Genuinely do not enjoy the outdoors, so perhaps you could assist with this. Take this jar and fill it with incarnal residue, 8 should do. Then bring it to Buckmar. Sekmar squints and leans forward as if expecting a question from you. You do know what incarnal essence is, do you not? I don't. No. Oh. Excellent question. Coral residue is the name that Bachmar has given a fascinating substance he's researching. He's very fond of giving things new names. Residue can be found on the bones of reanimated skeletons. Though Bachmar disagrees, I believe it manifests most commonly when the skeleton's life, or more accurately, animating energy, is drained from its corporeal form through necromantic magic. Keep that in mind. Good hunting, and don't forget to give the jar to Bachmar once it's been filled. One, two. Hail, Bones. Bones lowers his dusty jawbone as though he's about to say something. Bones rubs his finger bone in some ash and begins to write on a piece of parchment. Bones hands you the paper while pointing to his jaw with the other hand. Bones waits momentarily for you to read the parchment. Good tidings and favorable omens upon your fate. I'm seeking bone reagents for my master, Nicodemus, while he toils away at his latest endeavor. Dear adventurer, he joined a rather niche group of like-minded individuals known the world over for their love of creating magic. One second. Sounding ominous here. And I've returned. Though I must admit, it's been quite some time since Nicodemus was last seen within these walls. In his absence, I've been given orders to purchase said bone reagents from adventurers like yourself. Also of note, I have a few lists of specific materials he requires, some common, some less so. If you're interested in the first list of necrotic procurement, simply let me know and she'll be yours. With utmost respect, Bones, purveyor of Ostians. Okay. List of common necrotic procurements. Item 1. 20 bone chips. Though these chips are relatively common, they remain in high demand by necromancers and shadow knights alike. Seek them from the skeletons just outside the Conquest of Souls or east of the Blackfeather Bazaar. Item number 2. 1 skeleton jawbone. Find this among these skeletons whilst you harvest bone chips. Jawbones may be harder to come by as they are unlikely to survive the impact of a blunt weapon. Bring me these procurements along with this very list. I shall pay you for your endeavors. I eagerly await your return. Bones, purveyor of the ivory bits. Increasing your maximum health by 10, armor cost by 5, and magic resistance by 5 for an hour. So it's like the Warlock's demon armor from Warcraft. Alright. I'm actually kind of getting into this. Oh, there's an opening over there. I was very scared when I saw someone just running by there. Gorka Morka. Well, someone's Korea Warhammer fan. But yeah, I was got kind of spooked. Yeah, I never noticed that. Oh, god damn it. Hate these goddamn scarabs. Should use life drain mortar. I think someone healed me. Oh yeah, Gorka Morka healed me. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Oh, I never cast spell shield. I'm not seeing the buff. Oh god damn it. Some be said for being in a group. Oh god damn it. Yet another fucking scout. It's a bit overeager, that lad. Spell fizzles. I do think I'm for melee. Healing in this game is fucking slow as well. Like, look at my health. Regen's so goddamn slow. My first kill. Feel majestic. Okay, I did not have this up. Well, I'll be a little stronger now for the next fights. Keep forgetting it's not right click to attack. I don't have enough stuff on me. What's even over here? I never noticed this, but... Huh. Fucking hell. It feels like I nearly got ambushed by a giant goddamn skeleton. Now this guy looks like he was caught chilling in a hot tub that suddenly turned to stone. Now, I do question building your place right under this. Feels like it's just asking for it to give way. Huh. That was creepy. Thought it was random floating masks. God, that's terrifying. Ooh. This should be enough to get, no, it's not. Maybe if I wandered off and found... You know what? I'm gonna go get a minion. I need to eat, I need to help. So let's go and get... Let's go find it in. I can sell to them, and then I can go see about getting a minion. My level 1 choices are Zombie and Skelly. Or Zombie and Ghoul, I think. Skellies require bone bits, Zombies require something else, and Ghouls require something else. I'll find out what they require when I get back to base. I can buy some of these reagents, so I can only hope I have enough money afterwards to do so. Ooh, the magnificent Bricky has now hit hardcore level 12. Congrats. I've died like 5 times here, and mostly because of my own stupidity, so well done. One-upped me there. But yeah, these houses seem pretty expansive for like 5 gold. You know, they're nice. The stalls being a once-off 5 gold thing feels a little harsher, you know? Because I expect to make money with the stall. The house less so. The house is the payoff for the stall. So, yeah. Anyway, one sec. Hey folks, and now I'm back. So let's get 8 goddamn of those skeleton drops. That's gonna take a while. Hysterical. Oh, the castle. I've seen them recruitment message from them. 1, 2. Oh goddamn! You sell a cleaver for 27 copper. That's so much better than the other place. Is there a profit potential for making money there? Buy a cleaver here for 27, sell it to the other guy. Would the other guy buy it for more? Probably not. I'm playing during the day. Horse. Playing during the day, and sun is coming in through the blinds. For one reason or another, I don't have curtains. I don't remember why. But, so yeah, I can't just pull them. You know the gaps where the cords are on blinds? Yeah, the sun is just shooting in right through those, right into my fucking eye. So I'm having to sit a little awkwardly. Valria's store? St. Peter Whistler. Well maintained. None here though. EverQuest Online Adventures. You're selling me dirty clothes and you're still charging a full fucking silver. A sold and Felsman Court hood found in Toma the Two-Faced. There's a smeltery. Pottery supplies. A core enforcer. Shadowkin Defender Pet Tier 2. So I like the idea of this game. It is actually certainly growing on me. But it would certainly require a hell of a lot of adaptation for me to get into it over like the MMOs I'm used to. I'm very much more used to WoW than EverQuest. Um, you will see my EverQuest footage at some point, but EverQuest is much akin to this. But you know all the abilities, like I had actual abilities over here as a Shadow Knight. When I played Beastmaster in EverQuest, I had no abilities. I could get some minor spells that were like they had some utility to them. They weren't useless, but they weren't any benefit to me to killing my enemies. So for the entire tutorial, which went on for 6 hours, some of it was grinding, was nothing but auto attacks. And from what I could divine from the internet, I would never get anything but auto attacks. Those spells were the best I could do. I could at level 10, I think it was, get a pet. I was not level 10 by the time I left that tutorial. So, yeah, it was very much not for me. Like, the game centered around, if you were melee class, you did not get but auto attacks. You only got abilities if you were a caster. If you were not a caster, you stood there and smacked the enemy with your sword in the same way. You got no execute, you got no mortal strike. You didn't get Crusader strike. You didn't get Templar's verdict. You didn't get Divine Storm. You got no abilities. You stood there and auto-attacked like a goddamn kobold for the entire fucking game. This actually has abilities. So, it is a major step to the fuck up. This way we go. But yeah, you'll see my EverQuest footage eventually, but that's what it was like. Nothing but fucking auto attacks. If you were melee, you auto attacked and did nothing the fuck else. It was hell. So this is already a step up from that, but it is still in very much the same vein and logic to it. You know, there is still the same vibe. Okay, we got 27 copper. Excuse me. Ghoul skin. Wow, no new abilities to level 4. But to be fair, we got a ton here. Zombie skin. Okay, they don't have either. I'm not feeling hopeful here, folks. People do have pet skellies, but... Oh, it's called Lift Bones. Okay. Figuring they may have some other way of doing that. Provoke and strike. Set him to defensive. Okay, you do have hands. Kind of looks like he hits stumps. Attacking your target, Master. Oh god, Night Terror itself. Thank you. Let's get in there and help this thing. Put on passive. I need its help. Passive. I have to baby that Skelly. It cost me 6 copper to get it. 6 fucking copper. That's a lot of money to me right now, given how much difficulty I was having getting any kills in. So it's not something I want to lose, you know? Nice. I just got 2 quest items. So yeah, I need to baby it a little so I don't lose it. It's too important to me. Constant laughter is mildly concerning. Warm bow. I'm a bit off, so I keep having to stop and check. It's annoying, but it is what it is. think I can get rid of that. What is even the goddamn range on this? 30 meters. Think it's more, maybe more. Alright, fine. Ooh, I got straight out 2 copper off the skelly. Okay, I still can't cast this for some reason. I'm very excited over very little money. The economy's been tough, man. Don't judge me. Look, sometimes a necromancer's got to romance things other than necks. If you squint hard enough, it can look like one. You know what, this has actually gone pretty damn well. I'm actually quite happy with Necromancer. And here comes the scarabs. I do hate these bastards. No, we're not fighting you. We're fighting you. It's better to focus on like one enemy than multiple to just preserve inventory space. Given how tight inventory is.